Have you ever noticed that a single question can reveal everything about how someone truly sees you? A woman doesn't always test a man through big actions. More often, it's hidden in the smallest questions, the kind that sound harmless but carry weight. The way you respond to these questions tells her whether you are a man she respects or a man she can quietly control. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That same principle applies in relationships. Imagine this. You're sitting across from her and she asks something subtle, almost playful. Beneath that smile, she's testing your ground. If you fold too quickly, she knows. If you stand calm, unshaken, she also knows. The difference decides whether she sees you as strong or weak. Too many men dismiss these moments, brushing them off as just words. But Seneca reminded us, "He who is brave is free." Courage here doesn't mean loud arguments or pride. It means refusing to betray your values just to keep the peace. Today, I'll walk you through 10 questions that may seem innocent, yet quietly expose how she measures your strength. If you pay attention, you'll see where you stand. If you respond with clarity, composure, and self-respect, you'll not only keep her respectful, keep your own. The first question she may ask is, "Don't you trust me?" It often comes when something doesn't feel right. Late-night texts, sudden new friends, unexplained absences. Many men fold instantly, rushing to say, "Of course I trust you." But when you do, she knows you are too afraid to stand firm. A Stoic man doesn't take the bait. He remembers Marcus Aurelius. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. He observes actions, not excuses. The second question is, "Can I borrow some money?" On the surface, it seems harmless. But repeated often, it tests how much control she has over you. Weak men give without thought, hoping money will buy affection. Yet attraction is never born from pity or dependency. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." A strong man is generous by choice, never by manipulation. He knows the difference between love and being used. The third question, "Would you be mad if I did?" This is not curiosity, it's preparation. She is already thinking of crossing a boundary, and she wants to know if you'll let it slide. Too many men laugh it off, pretending it doesn't matter. But Epictetus reminded us, "Decide what you must be, then do what you must do." A man with standards doesn't dodge. He answers calmly, with clarity. If it's disrespectful, the answer is simple. No. No begging, no explaining. Only standards, which she must respect or walk away. The fourth question is, "Why do you care so much?" She uses it when you bring up something important in her shady behavior, late-night texts, or time with other men. Weak men instantly back off, doubting their own instincts. But a Stoic man knows respect and loyalty matter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone can prove me wrong, I will change, but I will not be led astray by deceit." He doesn't apologize for holding others accountable. The fifth question is, "Why are you so jealous?" It is her way of making you feel guilty for reacting to suspicious actions. When she spends too much time with another man and you speak up, she flips the blame. Many men rush to defend themselves. "I'm not jealous. I just care," as Seneca said. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. The problem isn't jealousy, it's her behavior. A man of principle doesn't play defense. He simply observes and responds with calm strength. The sixth question, "Why can't you just let it go?" This is her attempt to escape responsibility. You bring up something that hurt or disrespected you, and she tries to shut it down. Weak men give in, believing peace is more important than truth. But peace without honesty is an illusion. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." A Stoic man stays composed, but he does not bury his values. He knows every time he ignores disrespect, he loses more of her respect. The seventh question is, "Why are you making such a big deal out of nothing?" She uses it to downplay your feelings, hoping you'll backtrack. Weak men fold, saying, Maybe it's not a big deal. No, but a Stoic man never minimizes his values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal." If something matters to you, it matters. He remains calm, yet firm, because self-respect cannot be negotiated. The eighth question is, why do you care who I talk to? She asks this when you question her constant texts or calls with other men. On the surface, it seems harmless, but it's a challenge to your authority and boundaries. Weak men quickly retreat, saying, "I don't care," but Epictetus warned, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." In relationships, improvement means standing for respect, even if it makes you seem strict. A Stoic man doesn't accuse or beg. He simply shows that respect is proven through actions, and he refuses to play games. The ninth question is, why do you always have to control me? This is her attempt to twist the story. You're not controlling your noticing when boundaries are crossed, but she reframes it to make you the problem. Weak men panic, rushing to explain, "I'm not controlling, I just love you." A Stoic man stays calm. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." He doesn't argue over labels. He makes his standards clear and never apologizes for expecting loyalty and respect. The 10th question is, why do you care where I've been? This isn't curiosity, it's deflection. A faithful woman has nothing to hide, but one avoiding the truth throws this question to push you back. Weak men retreat, afraid of appearing insecure. But Epictetus reminded us, if you want the truth, you must be content with being thought foolish. A Stoic man doesn't chase explanations. He watches consistency. Words and actions must align. When they don't, he trusts reality, not excuses. In that clarity, his strength is revealed and her respect is either won or lost. These questions are not casual words. They are traps. If you crumble under them, she marks you as weak, even if she never says it. But when you remain calm and unshaken, her respect grows. Strength is not in shouting or defending, it is in holding firm to your values. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. A strong man does not beg for respect. He embodies it through his actions. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." These tests are the friction. They are the moments that shape you into someone stronger, if you face them with clarity and discipline. Epictetus taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When she tests you, your reaction decides whether you are respected or dismissed. Stand steady, guard your standards, and you will not only gain her respect, you will keep your own dignity.